guys, Paigesugarbutts here, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about a horror game that I hear like literally nobody talk about. There's one other YouTuber that made a video about this game, but I still wanted to talk about it myself today just because, again, like there's so many great horror games out there and there's just a few out there that don't really get talked about, so I want to talk about it today. This game is called Disco Pup, and it's basically like an Animal Crossing inspired horror game, which as you know, if you've been on my channel at all, I love Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite video game series of all time, and I absolutely love horror games like so much. I guess like my favorite video game genre in general. So seeing these types of horror games just always make me happy. There's several out there, but this one specifically just really stood out to me. Now, I'm not gonna like spoil anything major with this game just because it's something you really should experience for yourself. So this video won't be like super long or anything because there isn't like too much for me to say without spoiling, but I still did want to talk about it today, and I definitely recommend checking this game out on Steam. I would totally love if it came to consoles at some point, but as of now it's only on Steam, and yeah. It's just a really cool horror game that I totally recommend checking out. But yeah, let me talk about the little bit that I want to talk about today. And like I said, I totally recommend checking it out. So in this game, you have that Animal Crossing cute aesthetic. However, there's something like off, obviously, because it is horror. This game isn't like super terrifying or anything, but it does have like a few, you know, jump scares, and like just the whole vibe of it is just creepy. You know, it has like this really creepy vibe, and you're just like, something is not right here. And I always love horror games like that, where just the setting of the game is enough to like make you feel off, because sometimes you don't always just want to be jump scared all the time, and those are just like my favorite kind of horror games. Not that there isn't the occasional scary face or jump scare or whatever, but there's not a lot of that at all. So this game is basically a lot also like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, in the fact that it is a looping game. So basically you have to learn from your mistakes because you only have so much time, and you have to use your time in the game wisely in order to, you know, figure out what to do. And once you get certain items, you'll keep it like during the loop, just like in Majora's Mask, which The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is such an amazing game. I love The Legend of Zelda in general, so it was cool playing a game very similar to that as well. So it's just really cool because it's a horror game inspired by like Nintendo things that I love, like I said, like Animal Crossing and The Legend of Zelda. And yeah, it was just like a really unique game, and it's just insane that nobody talks about it. But basically, again, without spoiling anything major, your biggest goal of the game is to get into this club called the Disco Pup. And yeah, you are a seal, not a dog, which I mean, is still a pup either way, if you ask me, but yeah. So your goal of the game is to get into this club, and you're gonna have to do a bunch of different things in order to do this, like I said, using the loop. And yeah, it's just really interesting, really fun, and just a really unique horror game, and you just don't get a lot of unique horror. I mean, there are a lot of great unique horror games. I've talked about them this year, obviously, but I don't know, I just haven't played something like this in a long time, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, it also helps that I love Animal Crossing and Majora's Mask, and it's a lot like both of those, but it's very original in its own way as well, which I absolutely love. Like, you can see its inspiration, but it's also very much its own thing, which is really cool. So yeah, as much as I would love to totally talk about the story, which I can at some point, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do like a video with like spoilers and stuff like that, where I can just like talk about the whole lore of the story and everything. But as of now, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you're into Animal Crossing aesthetics, you know, that cute thing, if you love horror games and you like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, I totally recommend checking this game out. It's super cool, and yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this game a lot, and I would like to see more people play games like this and just play those more obscure horror games that people don't really talk about, because I love talking about the super popular horror games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, because I do love those games so much. But it is a lot of fun just talking about these games that are made by these creators with so much passion, but they just don't get the credit they deserve. And yeah, like, it's just insane. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely go check out Disco Pup and play that game, and let me know what you think of it in the comments below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.